So good day, um, my fellow rebellious friend out there. I hear you and I see you. However, I am experiencing every time I try to watch one of your videos, it's going through that loading situation. You know, when they start wanting to stop you from getting the information that's there for you. Um, One of the things that I want to say to you is that some of the things that you're talking about that's starting to happen to you. Yes, I started feeling those, well, experiencing those things early on into my journey of seeking, if you want to call it that, of finding out what the heck is going on. And yes, everything you're saying, you're right on point. Everything that you are saying is right on point. And yes, I do. I play the underlay for the overplay, for a lot of reasons. And that's one of the things I don't want us to get into, because that is one of the things that I see that they are capable of doing, is having it set up to where we begin fighting against each other. Don't allow that to happen. I do hear a little judgmental speaking in you a little bit, just a little bit, but I understand. Trust me, I understand. And I'm having to do a lot of understanding. A lot. I've just been going through so much. But yeah, by you speaking out so freely, and it's going to come on you more and more. So we have to find a way until we connect, is to walk lightly. Pretty much, I tell my daughter, walk in silence. Use what they're putting against you or trying to put against us, which is this internet, um, our vibrations, those electrical vibrations that they're attempting to use against us. Turn them boys around, hit them back with it. So the thoughts that they need to hear, that's what you put in your head. You're in control of that. And that's what they're after. Okay, I'm going to be blunt on this one. It has to do with positive, and negative bloodlines. It's a big fight over bloodlines. I've also found out that even the albinos are being targeted. Look into that. You know what I mean? All the stuff you're speaking on, yeah, I've pulled up and I've been led to, and all of the above. Trust me. Yes, just because I don't say a lot out loud and straight to the point, that's why you find me looking off into the sky, pulling that information on how to kind of word it. You know what I mean? But you hear me. That's why you came back. I hear you worrying about me. Don't worry, sweetie. Don't worry. I totally get it. I totally get it. Yeah, I'm saying that. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever y'all talking. Yeah, I'm using discernment. I hear you using discernment. I'm praying that a lot of us are using discernment, because there's a lot of fake stuff, yes, out here that's used to target us, to attack us. And yes, the pounding headaches in the middle, those headaches. Oh my God. That's when I first started this transportation job. I hear you. Transportation job, I started with the schools, got fired from there. Then I'm sitting here like 2, 3 days later, I get a phone call from the public transportation system that I've never even filled out for. Oh yeah, come on in. We found your information on Indeed. You a lie. But you know what? I walked on with it. Underlay for the overplay. You feel me? And I walked in there to find out what was going on. And trust me, I done had people to come out. Those same stalkers, like you say, been trying to give me hints, telling me that I'm being followed by these agents, and how 2 of the agents was his friends. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten a lot of help out there. So yeah, I went on out there in the transportation world, and I picked up on a lot of stuff. A lot. Just from that. But I also shot out so much positive energy, they didn't know if their head was bouncing off the wall. When I put in my video about how my level was going down, getting upset, work hard with me. As a collective, we have to work hard to keep those vibrations high. That's what all of this 5G, all of this, keep the vibrations high. Stay happy. That's why I get up and do my hair, and what I'm saying, try to keep myself together, because I had felt it at one point in time where they was even pulling that part of me out. all of the life out of me. You hear me? I had to force myself to take a shower. I was getting so mad because I know what was going on. I feel myself being put to sleep. I think that's how I missed your whole presentation yesterday. All of the videos you was reaching out, I heard you this morning, however, because I was put to sleep yesterday. On the day I was supposed to be doing all that celebration, wasn't no celebrating, honey. Yeah, I hear them, I see them, I feel them. I know where they at in heart. And I know what they're attempting. And I am picking up on the reason why they are after us. I wish I could reach my family so bad. So because actually we do need a community, you know what I mean? But like you said, so many people have been conditioned till it's not trying to help them. It's really not gonna. It's not gonna work anyway. All it's gonna do is have rebellious acts against us now by them, which has already happened. Yeah. So thank you, sweetheart. I feel you. I totally understand. And like you said, they know who we are. They know where we are. They know what we're thinking, what we're moving. But guess what I've done? Somewhat put myself into a little bit of safety. Once I learned what they was doing, the attacks started coming at the job, like you say, once they heard me, I started talking to them. I think they use transportation for one, because all of those cameras on that bus, they're able to keep up with you every second of your day pretty much. Especially when I noticed that I was working like 20 some hours of a day, 22 hours of a day, that type of stuff. Oh yeah, y'all trying to keep up. That's not even legal. So how are they getting away with this? Oh no, baby. I walked out of that place. You hear me? Once stuff started coming in so strongly and I started really seeing what was what, you know what I mean? Even with the supervisor coming at me trying to befriend me as far as a relationship, and then all the fake stuff. I wasn't going. And one of the things another thing I want to point out is I kind of believe in, and I think what's keeping me hold it up is dang, so much stuff is so hard to talk about on here. But the stuff that Hillary Clinton is talking about, with breaking the glass ceilings and that type of stuff, that's beneficial to us. And they didn't know this at first. So let them do what they do. Don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. Don't worry about me. I hear your sweet little heart worrying about me. And the first video, snapping out at them, so mad at them. Yes, they've done it all. They're doing it all. But let's protect ourselves a little more, because like you say, the family members is the ones that come for first. And we want to kind of, reserve as much as we can. It's got to be a way we can do this without putting other people in harm. You know what I mean? So email Shondolyn, SHONDOLYONW @yahoo.com. Try to reach me that way. Since they know who we are, where we at, and everything about us anyway, just try. I do notice that when I tried to comment on one of your videos a little while ago, they scratched the whole thing out. Oh, it went down. I actually saw the line drawn through my comment. So I erased it, reposted it. And, I just have to go through that type of thing. So I pray you even get any of that. But go back to one of your old videos if you're even getting this. So, yeah, let's try to connect somehow. And I do see a few others out there, so much information. And yeah, I pull myself inside, try to stay away from the chemicals in the air as much as possible, even though I know they're inside here too, being flushed in. But I'm kind of, just trying to work piece by piece to see if this works, see if that works. What if if I stay out of that the environment for a while? So let's just try that. You know what I mean? That type of thing. And I do notice that I'm opening up more. That pineal gland is getting decalcified. The thing that they don't want to happen. And yes, them reproducing, that's one of the problems. They're mad. Our DNA plays a big part of it. So yeah, everything that you're saying, you are so on point, girl. It don't make sense. You are so on point. Don't think that that far behind though, because I do hear that. Like I said, just because I'm kind of talking around things. So like that was my first video. And there's a reason why I've been staying away from that, just sitting back watching and seeing what play out after this happened and after that happened, and then seeing the new stuff come up, the new mind control situations, like you said, all kind of craziness. But yeah, using discernment is the biggest thing I think we have for us. Trying to pick around, using our inner feelings to feel when certain videos, it's just not, these videos are working. I don't think they want to shut down the internet system. See, they put it up to work against us, and now we're using it to work against them. So pretty soon, let me finish that statement. Pretty soon, I'm thinking most likely all of this stuff is going to go down, especially with them seeing that we're connected now. Some of the things that I would be sitting here thinking while I was sitting here watching your videos, I did notice that I'll be thinking them and you'll respond to them, so that may be how we would have to try to tune in and connect in a minute. And that's one of the things I believe they're afraid of as well. But yeah, let's try to sit back and see if we can make that situation a little stronger as well. But if everything do go down before we can figure out how to do this the right way and the smart way, because I have, like you said, had a lot of people do weird things, helicopters, hovering, while a man just walking back and forth just to the end of my yard, to the other side of the yard, back to the end of the yard, you know what I mean? That type of stuff right in front of my front window. People actually knock on my door. My old man go to the door. While he's at the door, they looking in the window, but not knowing that I was sitting here to catch that. Same thing happened at the back door. Now that was 3 days the last time before my son passed away. You feel me? So I'm putting all of this together, and yeah, I've been keeping quiet. I'm pulling out a little bit more, speaking a little bit more, since I do see this is pretty much the only way. I'm glad I did set that video out because it kind of worked. I love being silly. I love to keep a high motivational spirit, So just go along with it. Be happy. You know what I mean? Go along with it. We'll find a way. They can't stop us. And this they know. There's some powers coming out in us. They don't want us to connect with this, baby. They really don't. But guess what? Y'all can't stop it. Now I'm speaking to y'all. Yes. Y'all can't stop it. Try all you want. And everybody else can think we're as crazy as we want to. And I know that they can make it where they can make that happen as well, So we'll get past it. See, those ancestors we speak of so lightly have a heavy hand in this whole situation. A very heavy hand, and it's a spiritual war. So they're fighting, they're helping us fight. Discernment. Picking out what we need to know out of all of that garbage. What is real. And I believe that you do that by relating your chakras, your body, to it, to whatever you're hearing or seeing. What vibes right with you. What works. But that's even hard too, because that's where they go in and make it look like it works. Making the problem so they could be the, hero. Yeah, I know. So, yes, it's not going to be easy for us. That I can't sit and act like I'm even feeling. Because that I know. It will be so hard. But I just refuse to let go of the fact that everything under the sun is still just that. Everything under the sun. So, been here, done that before. We'll get out. We'll get to the other side of that rainbow, the other side of that rainbow. That gold on the other side of that rainbow is something else, ain't it? now that we found out what is actually on the other side of that rainbow. Yep, been out here researching, seeking for the last 2 years. So I picked up on the fact that they was trying to keep me from doing that as well. So by taking my focus, because what we focus on is what we draw in, bring to pass. And I refuse to allow that to be used, my focus, my energy to be used for them against me. So I bring it back in. Let's use that same energy, time, all of that love that I'm putting out there for me. Work on me first. Now I can come out to you. Thank you for coming back. And bringing all of those beautiful people in with you. I was so happy to see that it's just that many. And I was only expecting one, even out of my Facebook page. That was put up for a reason. To see if I could catch at least one or two with an open eye. You know what I mean? But hey, I wasn't really expecting much because of what we got going on. But yes, sweetheart, it's something else. We are in a situation. And it's a serious one too, but try to utilize that email address. Throw up another video. Maybe we should make our videos a little shorter. I know we get to talking and everything. And that's another thing I'm loving, that you're putting down your notes. Because that's one of the things too, girl. I don't remember my birthday last year. My life, all of these years, is gone. It's bad when you have to have someone else to jog that memory for you. You know, and sometimes when they're trying to jog it, I'm like, girl, how can you not remember that? You know, and you're like, what? Are you serious? Yeah, that's a pretty bad feeling. But thank God I have been connected and trust in the fact that we are chosen. They know that. We are chosen. And we are chosen by our own ancestors to make this come back to life right now. To make this possible to even wake up and separate ourselves from the others. So, you know, I feel blessed. And I'm planning on using it. Now, walking in silence and walking at a pace that's surely to cause or to bring in success, that's the thing that we have to be closely concerned with. I do believe anyway, you know. Who am I? I don't know. I'm just trying everything I can think of. Everything I can think, but I'm not a quitter. That's one thing about it. I remember all those dreams. I remember all those people showing up in my sleep. I don't know if I was asleep or not, but I remember it all the way back from childhood, having this beautiful angel just come before me, and she looked just like my mother, just to share one of these experiences. But I know my mother was in there in the bed because I called her name and she answered. But this lit up being, I mean, glowing, so powerful, just glowing. I was so afraid, no matter how beautiful the lady was, dressed in all white and just glowing right directly in front of my doorway. Well, the only person that I knew that had a mindset that, and I don't know, maybe he was trying to tell me then too. So I have a cousin named Chris, and his birthday is around mine. I'm the firstborn to my mom, and to his mom, who is my mom's sister, he's the firstborn. So he had this spiritual thing going on since we were little kids. And I just remember coming back from Mississippi, that's down there in the mountains. Coming back from there, I love Mississippi. Even right now, I'm trying to get back there, but, you know, of course, they're making it hard, but I'll find my way. You know what I mean? And that's to put this community together. Okay, but anyway, he had this spiritual connection since we was little kids. Well, anyway, when all of this stuff started happening to me, you know, seeing the angels I call them angels in the doorway outside of my bedroom, walking to school and seeming to realize that I know exactly what's going to happen next. If this car come past this building and it's red, something is wrong with me. That type of stuff. So either they was working on me as a child, or those ancestors was there working on me. But it's a lot of things that I want to talk about, and I want to talk about with you, those like you, like myself. But like you said, we do need to find a meeting spot, especially if all of these internet, if they decide that, okay, now it's time to shut it down, there's too many people they knowing too much, and just in case, because like yesterday, we had 200,000 people in our area to lose electricity, and I really don't know how long it lasted, if these people back connected or not. The day before that, Chicago had happened in the same place. Same way. So, and then I know you've noticed that the banks, Wells Fargo, Chase, those type of banks are being closed up on the bigger scale level buildings. Facilities. But if this EMP thing that they keep talking about, it's getting closer and closer. So, meeting spots, that type of thing, email address, Love you, honey. I'm going to cut it off right here so that we won't confuse anything else. Can't wait to hear from you soon.